Shalom, YouTube. This is Yasha Ben Israel. And I was just sitting here thinking, I got some questions that I'd like to ask you. Some things that maybe you know, or maybe you don't know. Some questions that are designed to spark knowledge and give light until that brilliant brain of yours. The Hebrew language has been mislabeled, or what is called in scholarship a logical fallacy, by the European Ashkenazi Pharisee-styled rabbinical Jews. It has been labeled as a Semitic language. But this in scholarship is a logical fallacy, you see? And the reason why calling Hebrew a Semitic language is a logical fallacy is because the term Semitic is an archaeological term, and it is not a linguistic term, you see? And when you label a language by an archaeological term, it is really no good when the language families have languages and names for these languages and its families inside of the linguistic families. And the truth of the matter is that the Hebrew language is not known as a Semitic language in the linguistic world. In the linguistic world, the Hebrew language is known as an Afro-Asiatic language. And within the Afro-Asiatic families and subfamilies, Hebrew is an Afro-Asiatic language. And within the Afro-Asiatic subfamilies, it includes languages like Arabic, Amharic, Himyaric, and Phoenician, which is Ugaritic, the language of the Babylonians. And the reason why I am certain of that is because the Babylonians, according to Hebrew documents, was ruled by the Ethiopians, the Cushites. And that is something. Did you know that? Did you know that Ethiopia was the first land ever mentioned in the Bible and in the Tanakh? And that it was mentioned in conjunction and in relationship, the whole land of Ethiopia as well as the 4 rivers that came up out of it, was mentioned in relationship and its relationship to the Garden of Eden. And it was the first land ever mentioned in the Bible, which makes it the oldest society known in documentation. Did you know that? Did you know that J. Edgar Hoover was black? Did you know that? Did you know that J. Edgar Hoover played a strong role in promoting the Pan-African movement, in cahoots with W.E.B. Du Bois, to block and halt the rise of the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. Did you know that? The Black Hebrew Israelite movement came up alongside of the Moorish Temple of Science, and as well as with Marcus Garvey, who was at beef with the FBI and W.E.B. Du Bois. Did you know that? Did you know that J. Edgar Hoover had created the FBI, and he had a facet in the FBI called the Counterintelligence Program? Its acronyms is COINTELPRO. And it was all about stopping the rise of the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. Did you know that? Did you know that the name Israel is actually 3 words composed within the name? Yashar-al, which means he that'll rule is El, or the Prince of El, or the ruler of power. Basically, the Most High designated the African American to be the natural ruler of this planet, and this is the reason why the Anglo-Saxon sons of Gomar and Magog and Ashkenaz tried to stop you. Did you know that? Did you know that you are the rulers that the Most High designated for this planet, Israel? Rulers of El, Prince of Power. Did you know that? This is the reason why you are being oppressed and hated. And it is a threat to the world, because you will rise and become the powerful ruler that the Most High designated you to be. And this is why the European hate you. Did you know that?